When I played back the January footage for the first time, I was really happy with how it turned out. I know that the timing is a little off with some of the footage and the music and how to read certain things, but I decided that I'm not going to go back and change them. I'm hoping that throughout this project, month to month, the quality improves. I also know from a film student standpoint, there are certain things in there that I'm not supposed to have. Like, I wasn't supposed to film Keith Urban, but come on, it's Keith Urban! And I'm not supposed to have things like my Wayne's World poster on the wall due to licensing issues, but it's going to go on YouTube when it's done, not Sundance, although you never know. When I was watching it, and even when I was going through the month day to day, I thought, you know what? The only thing you know for sure about tomorrow is that you can't change what you did yesterday. So from an editing standpoint, it's not the best thing to do to leave in your mistakes. But you can't go back and change your mistakes from yesterday in real life. And that's what this film is about. So remember what I said about not having Wayne's World on the wall behind me? Well, it fell on the floor last night, scared the crap out of me, and I think that is the movie God's way of saying, no, you can't do that. That rectangle behind me is actually the Sunbeam, and I'm hoping that it will remain sunny today and tomorrow and be nice out, because I'm going to go see Elton John today, oh my god, and Bare Naked Ladies tomorrow. My childhood is just like trying to jump out of my chest right now. So Elton was amazing. The only thing I would change, which I wouldn't change too much, is I was in the front row, so I can't really complain. But I was on the right side. This is your right. I was on the right side, and Elton was on the left side, way far away. So I just saw. Here, I'll show you what it looked like from this T-shirt. That's what I saw, was this hair. Not even these glasses, just the hair. Hi, I know you can't see me right now, so just watch my mouse. This is the website for Love Knows Music in the Fields. I go every year, and they announced today that the lineup would be officially revealed on March 5th. And that's so far away, oh my god. So they have their artists blacked out. I don't know if these are accurate silhouettes, but here's my guess. This one here is probably, I would have to say, if this is accurate, Johnny Reed. Today is a homework day. I have to finish a lot of things. I have to finish this sheet, and what this sheet is a list of typing exercises. So I have a funny story for today. It's not haha funny, but like, ooh, that's a weird story. My best friend Mike came with me to see Tim Meadows, Rob Schneider, and Chris Kattan. And today I was looking at Twitter, and Chris Kattan actually got arrested for DUI. So I was like, what? And also to do with Mike, his birthday is next month, and he is a huge Ninja Turtles fan, specifically Michelangelo. And this is what I got for his birthday. It's in a plastic wrapper, which I'm not going to take it out, but this is a painting by somebody from Society 6.
so this is the bulletin board in our residence, and this is their lazy way of not having to decorate the board.
That's what I was thinking.
So we get to decorate it. So this is my roommate Allison, and she's gonna be the first one.
Yeah.
Wow. We probably look like weirdos. There's you, and then my beautiful note. That's like the best thing I've ever seen. And ears.
Alright, I think that's good.
Oh, I love that. Oh my goodness. So, in this garbage bag is a pair of shoes I've had for like 10 years, and they're finally going to the garbage chute. It's a sad day. As I laugh about it, but there's a big hole in the bottom. Goodbye, shoes. Today is Valentine's Day, and to me it's not really a big deal, but for Christmas I made my friend Spencer this painting of Keanu Reeves, and he went home and he put it on his desk by his computer, so I made him this Valentine. It says, "Dear Spencer, happy Valentine's Day. Thanks for giving me a nice home. Love always, Keanu Reeves, XOXO." So I'm gonna put that on his Facebook right now. So last night I was making some postcards that I'm going to mail out to people, and I'll just show you like really quick. I don't want you to read it anyway because it's private. And I dropped one of my markers on the floor, so I have to get that. Ta-da! People are always like, "I never see you with your walker," and really, it's not that exciting. Just imagine a younger version of your grandparents walking around with their walker, and that is me. If you've been watching this all the way along, then you probably are getting to know me pretty well. And one thing that everyone who knows me well knows, I'm a terrible, terrible person for keeping my desk clean. So, I'll just show you this way. And also, if you know me well, you know I have cerebral palsy. Sometimes it's not something that comes up and it's like, yeah, this is my actual diagnosis. Because it's really, that's just part of me. That's not the whole thing. And I think a lot of things that bother people with disabilities is when people come up to them and be like, "Oh my god, you're so inspirational." I remember I had a worker came. I never even met her before. I have PSWs that come in 2 to 3 times a day, every day. And I never even met this lady, and she was sitting on my bed and just like crying because me and another guy came to school. She's like, oh, I never went to college, and here you two are. You came to school, and you're so wonderful. And it really like freaked me out. Like, why is this lady crying? But then other times, you're like, freak, yeah, I am an inspiration to people. And I plan to continue to be one, I think, because, you know, I've gone through a lot of crap in my life, I'm not afraid to say. I've been mistreated. I actually have never been bullied until I came to this school. Last night I got this random message from someone I went to high school with, and I asked him if it was okay to share this with you, and he said yes. So I will show that to you now. Hey Annette, just wanted to tell you that even though we didn't really know each other, I've always wanted to tell you how inspirational you are. Your strength of character is the kind of thing that would make this world a lot better place if more people saw things the same way. Maybe one day this planet will be able to see things clearly and not be so socially restricted. Hope this isn't too random, lol. Just always see your posts on my Facebook, and every time it lifts my spirits. Have a great weekend and family day. From Garrett Holly.
One of the biggest misconceptions about myself is that when I go to school, I don't really go to school. I think they think that Annette's just like fooling around, and not in like sexual way, but like not doing her work and has a lot of free time and goes to concerts like every day. It's not true, it's every week. No. It is pretty much every week sometimes. But I do try to work really, really hard, and this year my grades have been much, much lower than in the past. When I say much lower grades, my grades were, you know, 80s and 90s. Now it's like somewhere like 60s, 70s. But I did have the occasional 88 and 95 so far this semester. So I'm still doing, you know, okay. But this time around, everything I'm doing is harder for me because it's more math and accounting, and it's not creative at all. So I've been told I'm actually using a different part of my brain. So that's why it's so much of a struggle, but I'm just doing what I can.
You're the most beautifulest girl I've ever fortune of me. Don't correct me on my grammar, that's exactly what I mean. Yeah, your eyes and your smile are as bright as the stars. So give me a little wave, cause I need you in my arms.
Welcome to day 2 of eating this cookie. Hello, the fire alarm is going off, and oh, it just stopped, so hopefully the building is not on fire, cause they told me to stay here. Hopefully I'll talk to you soon. Okay, so I've calmed down. My heart is out of this area. Yeah, I just want to clarify, if there was a fire in my room, I obviously wouldn't take the time to record that. But one of their things is, if the residence is on fire, I'm supposed to wait in my room and probably burn to death, as I said before. But they do say the fire department comes pretty quickly, but I do live on the 4th floor, so I don't know how efficient that would be. And I would have died on film, and that would have been the end of this project. When I was doing painting earlier this month, I put down a newspaper to not get paint all over the table, and it ended up the newspaper looked better than anything else I had painted. I'm a hoarder at heart, so I kept the paper and then cut out my favorite parts and made this, and it's actually for sale on society6.com, and I'm hoping to get a framed copy.
Do you always get the feeling that nothing is right? The things